We are in Vienna for the weekend to experience all that it has to offer in winter. From visiting its famous Christmas markets to royal palaces and tasting local dishes.
The alcohol warms you up quite a bit.
We're going in the right direction.
Freezing our butts off.
So it's actually -3 degrees right now in Vienna.
But it's sunny, so...
Yeah, which makes it a
I
lot
don't mind.
nicer. But it's still cold. As you can see from what I'm wearing, everything is covered as much as possible.
We just found out that it's a public holiday today, so I don't know how much is open today, but at least we have tickets for Belvedere Palace later. First up, breakfast. They're full at the moment, but we got this pager which will let us know when a table becomes available. So for now we're gonna stroll the streets of Vienna.
I wonder what is the range on this thing. How far
Yeah.
can you go?
Well, she said we can go to the flower shop. So beautiful. I wish you could take one of these home.
What did you get?
We got waffles with the almond creme brulee, cold brew coffee mixed with blood orange lemonade. Let's see, I'm so excited. I love trying new things. Wow. Very interesting. You can definitely taste the coffee and the orange. The mixture is hard to describe. It's growing on me. Would I order it again? Probably not. So that was a delicious breakfast. The area we're in right now is near Westbahnhof, which is about a 40-minute walk to District 1, which is the city center of Vienna, the heart of Vienna. The first up is going to be the Naschmarkt, which is a big food market.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's going to be open today because it's a public holiday, but we're going to still walk there and see if it's open.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We've asked a few locals and they think it's open, but they're not 100% sure. An IKEA right here. That's the first time we've seen an IKEA in the middle of a city. You three.
So we're not walking anymore?
Too windy. And we have a 3-day public transport pass, so we have to make the most of it. We got a 72-hour ticket, which is 18 per person for 3 days, to use unlimited amount of public transport. We've switched from Google Maps to City Mapper, which seems to work a lot better here in Vienna. It takes you through the directions step by step, which is what I need. It seems like we have landed in the shopping street. Mariahilferstrasse. District 6. Saying district sounds like we're in the Hunger Games.
The tributes from District 12. Katniss Everdeen and Peter Malar.
This is my business idea. Cinnamon roll shop. Oh, I think we've just walked back a metro stop.
You mean we're back where we started?
Yeah. We have to go that way.
Directions, Hannah with directions.
Maybe you should do it.
I can already smell the alcohol in the air. The glue wine is everywhere.
We can have it tonight at the Christmas market. Every country we visit, whether it's summer, winter, autumn, spring, we look for a little Christmas ornament to take home. These are really cute, but they're 20 euros per piece.
So in case you're wondering what happened to our South Africa and Zambia series, still going on. We still have a couple of videos to release. But the problem is, if we release all of them, then this video that you're seeing right now will end up in January rather than Christmas. So that's why we've switched the order a little bit.
Endless options for shopping over here. Super cute street. Also super expensive. There's something called sparkling tea, €6. Looks sort of open, but we're going to see. Although Mozart is from Salzburg, a different city in Austria, he lived in Vienna. And that's why everywhere you can find these little Mozart Kugel with like chocolate and then marzipan inside, which we are yet to try some. They sell everything here, from spices to tea to socks to kebabs. To fresh produce such as meat, fruit and sweets. What is this?
I don't know.
Have you seen this before?
No. So never heard of that.
I have never in my life seen this fruit. It's so cool. Look at the color and the spikes everywhere.
Mit Balanzani Hummus, sehr lecker.
Oh, thank you. Dankeschön.
See?
Good.
This store looks on point. Everything looks so beautifully presented.
Cajou with caramel salts. Very nice, very nice. Really very good. Try.
Caramel?
One for you, little. Big small again for you.
It's a very local market, and what I like about it so much is that many shops only specialize in one or two things. Like this shop behind me only sells oil and vinegar. It must mean that they do it really well. And this shop only sells fish, and they even have something that we've only ever seen in Sardinia. It's called portaga, and it's made out of fish eggs. Very interesting flavor. Because we are freezing our fingers off, just look how red they are. We're going to find a spot where we can sit and warm up with a drink.
What is this place?
It's very cool. I think there's so many queues everywhere because it's the public holiday weekend. So it turns out behind us is the Hofburg, which is one of the largest palace complexes in the world. It was formerly the residence of the imperial family and today a hotspot for museums, politicians and events, according to wien.info. So getting close. The queue is moving. I've lost all feeling in my phalanges.
Something is wrong with the left phalange.
It's almost time to warm up our phalanges.
Phalanges? All the phalanges.
What's wrong with the plane?
There's nothing wrong with the plane.
The left phalange.
There's no phalange.
Oh my god. This plane doesn't even have a phalange.
The queue continues inside, but at least we're here. Yeah, we got a good spot close to the bar. Now it's time for a hot drink. Wow. We ordered some Apfelstrudel and it looks amazing. I also really like how every cafe or restaurant you go, get a little glass of water to go with your meal.
I have a coffee.
Oh, it's warm. My hands are defrosting already. Feel alive again. Let's try some of the vanilla sauce. Ooh, it's like custard. Just as I'm feeling a little bit warmer, it's time to hit the road again. Inside the Palmenhaus, where we just had our coffee, is also a Schmetterlinghaus, which translates to butterfly house. Butterfly larvae. All of a sudden I feel like I'm in Mauritius or back in Sri Lanka. It's so tropical here. Let's see how many butterflies we can spot. after about an hour of the butterfly hatching, it's already able to fly. It takes some time for it to strengthen its wings. These humid conditions are also great for growing mushrooms.
Feels like it's a 25-30 degree difference in here. I'm starting to sweat already.
Just to highlight the difference between inside and outside, there's a papaya tree and there's the snow.
So humid in here that the camera is starting to fog up as well.
Female caterpillars lay 100 to 300 eggs on the plants. Caterpillars develop inside of these eggs, and when the caterpillars are ready to hatch, after a lot of eating and a lot of growing, they bite open their own shell and wiggle their way out.
I just read that the smallest butterfly has a wingspan of 3 millimeters and the largest 30 centimeters. Can you imagine that? It's time to go back into the cold. But I can put 2 holes here. So what did you think of it?
It's a really cool place to warm up a little. It feels very, very tropical in the middle of winter, but it's so busy. It's packed. It might have something to do with the public holiday weekend.
Yeah,
But it takes away a little bit from the experience.
that's true, but it's still nice. It's a nice break in between from the cold and to see something completely different from what you would usually see.
Yeah, like watching butterflies in a tropical garden in the middle of December.
What
That's
more?
pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. Now we have to hurry because we've got a ticket for the Belvedere Palace. It has admission time slots, which means you have to come at a specific time, and we need to be there by 4:30, which is in half an hour.
Are you ready to see it?
Yep, ready. We got here just before sunset. It looks like there's a long queue, so we better get in line.
So it looks like you can't be early at the Belvedere Palace. You either come at the allocated time slot, exactly on time, or you come later, which is also a possibility. So we're a bit early. We're going to walk around until it's 4:30 and then enter.
It's already getting dark. I can't believe it. The days are so short here. Freezing our butts off.
Gotta wait outside.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a place that tells you to come after the allocated time slot, not before?
Yeah. At least that means you can't be late.
Yeah.
In case you come to Belvedere Palace with a backpack, bring €2 with you for the lockers.
Just fit in.
There's a upper and a lower section to the palace. In the upper Belvedere, where we are right now, they have the permanent exhibition, and in the lower Belvedere, they have temporary changing exhibitions. We're currently standing in the marble room, and it's grand. Let's see if I remember what I read. In 1955, the Austrian State Treaty was signed right here in Belvedere. This restored the sovereignty of Austria after Nazi rule. These sculptures are part of a collection of 16 heads conveying different types of human emotions.
What emotion is this one?
This looks like a child saying they're sad. The eyes are kind of creepy because they don't have any pupils in it. So they look like demon eyes. Is that how you think you draw versus how you actually draw? Instagram versus reality. The painting is so 3D. Looks like it's coming right at you.
I wonder how much time they spent making these artworks.
Yeah. Very impressive.
Very detailed.
Christmas market time. This is what we came for. They're so big. Look at the size of my hand. There are so many different smells in the air. It just smells like Christmas, doesn't it?
It does.
The queues are so long at this Christmas market that we're going to go try find somewhere to have dinner and then go to another Christmas market. So we found a little restaurant nearby Belvedere. It's called Goldegg Cafe. So it's actually a cafe, but we're going to see if they have schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel. Rehsuppe mit Frittata.
Ja,
Sauerkraut sausage.
ja.
Schnitzel kommt mit
Salat. Salat.
in my best German. I used to be fluent in German when I was 5 years old.
Where did it go?
All disappeared. This is what we've been drinking every day. It's a fizzy drink called Almdudler, and it has a very herbal flavor. Because in the Netherlands, I would compare it to Rivella, but more herbal.
This is probably the best drink Austria has made. It's so delicious.
It's arrived and it smells so good. This dish is called Frittatensuppe. It's a very rich beef broth with like sliced pancakes in it. Oh, it's so hearty. Perfect for this cold weather. The combination is so good. The pancakes are a little bit chewy and very savory. Wow, this is one piece of schnitzel. Looks very crispy.
I must say, this bun is a bit small for these two sausages. How is this going to fit inside of this? 80% of it is on the outside. Back into the cold.
So we had a little bit of a rest. Now we want to check out another Christmas market before we head back home to the apartment. Back home. We've been there one night. But we have a slight issue, and that is that my phone is the only one that's charged, but I don't have internet on my phone. So we're going to try find our way there by actually reading a map.
The thing is, I do have a power bank, but for some reason I brought the wrong cable, so we can't charge any of our devices. And my phone sucks. It dies after like half a day.
We're at a tram stop. I'm not sure if we'll be able to figure out when to get out, but I think the GPS moves with the map, right?
Yeah, it should. Let's see. Is the map moving?
Yeah. Looks like over here.
We're going in the right direction.
Karlsplatz. Steig zu Uhr 1.
I think we have to get out here. It's just a little walk to get to the Christmas market from here. We can see it, and the backdrop is amazing. This is the Christmas market at Karlsplatz. Let's go see what we can find. We're looking for something sweet. You can hear some techno beats in the background. Doesn't sound very Christmassy, but it does sound lively.
What'd you get?
Kinder Punch.
Both of them.
Got one apple punch.
What's the most?
Kinder Punch.
22.
I already had a little sip of the Kinder Punch, and it's great. It's warm, spiced apple juice, I think. It's delicious. And look what we got. Ooh, need to make sure that doesn't fall into the goat pen. We got a little Lebkuchen to go with it. We'll try the apple punch. Ooh.
It was very strong.
Yeah. It's very similar to my Kinder Punch, but alcoholic. Also good, but I'm glad we only ordered one. This is filled to the brim.
It's actually pretty good. The alcohol warms you up quite a bit.
Most Christmas markets here in Vienna have their own mug. Here at the Karlsplatz market, it's a black mug with a yellow interior and some like gold details on the outside. We've already seen 2 Christmas markets in Vienna. Tomorrow we'll see a few more. This one's really cool. Something that they all have in common so far is that they have a really, really spectacular backdrop. This market has a lot more of a local feel than the market at Belvedere, where we were earlier. Both very different, but equally nice.
So I noticed that everywhere you can only pay by cash. But the nice thing is that they have an ATM here and also other markets, which is quite convenient. So you don't need to get cash in advance.
Paid €5 deposit for the mugs, but we get it back if we return the mug.
Hi. Such a big park.
The cool thing about this market is that everything is bio or organic.
Attempt 2 of the alcoholic beverage. Anna's face says it all.
I just can't do it. I don't know.
What?
I just can't do it. I just don't like it. This must be something genetic. I don't know.
So I noticed something interesting. Everywhere they say cash only, which means that you can only pay by cash. But the nice...
Are you serious?